I said what Gotti did he gave that boy Moneybagg that cash.
It's a little more than 200, but we don't count it and make sure.
He changed the narrative of the game.
But
yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
But
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I want to say something about Memphis, right? Now a lot of people didn't peep it. I was telling him about that. We was on the phone. We was up about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning talking about it. I said, man, you know what? I said what Gotti did he gave that boy Moneybagg that cash.
It's a little more than 200, but we don't count it and make sure.
He changed the narrative of the game.
But he do that every time.
Just seen Bag do his new artist that way.
But listen,
Really?
listen, E. You know, I didn't have a lot of money. You had a lot of money. We know we don't never touch the money. It's always numbers on the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of deals I do, I'm doing it on the screen, or I'm doing it with a credit card, or I'm doing it through a transaction. To actually put the money on the table,
More than 200, but we don't count it.
I think that's when he was able to really get the attention of the world. And then, you know, he did it with Black Youngster, he did it with Gorilla, and, you know, I think I was telling him, to me, ESTG and Big Boogie. So I say Gotti, to me, exemplified the new CEO of hip hop. And I said, no disrespect to Jay-Z now, but the way Gotti doing it is the best way to approach the music game, because now you got young people, they seeing the actual money, and it's not just numbers on the screen. I think when you put the numbers on the screen, you know, I mean, for most young black men, I think you confuse the situation, you know, but when they can actually see the capital.
Touch the money and the jury right there, and they get it.
I seen him early on when he did that with Slowbug. So I'm friends with Slowbug now, with them guys, man, and I seen him count 300,000 on the internet with them boys in New York.
Y'all, man, you see what's going on over here, man? What's going on out here, man? Don't play around, man.
That's how you do it.
And I seen him just counting money. Playing, and I can't lie, I seen Birdman do that early on too. Like, these boys was doing this. This is what they were doing. But Gotti did.
Yeah, I think he was.
He did used to be a Birdman.
But what I'm saying, that Gotti is successful because of that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, that you know, a lot of artists say I'm independent. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists won't sign with an actual CEO that's a rapper. But I think what Gotti did, he put his money where the mouth is, and I think that changed the narrative. Because I remember a lot of guys wouldn't take that money, but that's $750,000. But then you got to remember, that's not just $750,000. He also got production too. He got marketing. So they really get way more than $750,000. You know what I'm saying? Because this is just for your pocket,
right?
You know, and I think that
jury,
and then you see the guy that signed Finesse 2 Time, when he came out, he did the same thing.
Yeah,
he put the money up. And he put the jury up. And I think that, you know, that's the new wave of bringing approach to the industry.
Yeah. No, I think I know it is. So I don't know. Like I said, my main thing is basically, man, when you look at like the new era when we in the day, when you look at entrepreneurship, being a business owner, you know what I'm saying? Being having a HHF, being a business owner, you know, these things are things that we seen early on when we was young. I go back to the young days when it was still blacks kind of stayed to themselves. Y'all don't remember that?
Right.
Yeah.
We had the barbershop across the street, but we had Bubba Lane's store up the street, and it had like a few snack cakes and stuff. But we stayed to ourselves when I was a kid, 3, 4, 5 years old. You know what I mean? I think now with the way the internet is, it kind of pushes us back to a place where we have the opportunity to be able to be who we need to be to our people.
Right.
I really think that.
Yeah.
But we didn't have that in the middle. We didn't have that in the middle. If you really think about it, we didn't have that. We were going to everybody else.
They call this new black media. So
that's what Mr. Servon told me the other day.
No, I was doing some research on it because I'm finna do my podcast. I told you about that.
Yeah.
Me and Martina, you know, y'all might have seen on Under White Belly. That's Kenny Red's turn.
Yeah.
So me and her, we doing a podcast called Few for the Game, and I was just studying podcasts, and they said this is the new black media. They said, but a lot of the white media is really, really upset because they can't get a grip of it, and they didn't expect black media to be so powerful. But what it was that, you know, when you have a supremacist mentality, or you have a mentality that you feel someone else is inferior, then you stifle your growth, because they could have been successful. Y'all could have been doing this. BET could have been doing this. MTV could have been doing this, but they coming on the Late Show, and now that y'all doing it, you know, independently, now y'all don't need the money. Now Gilly now turning down millions
of dollars, $100 million deals,
millions, and you know, it's just crazy because, you know, black media is the media for all people. Because you say, I tell people all the time, I say, when you look at Drink Champs doing 12 million, those are not all black folks. So, you know, even white people love black media. So black media is the wave of the future.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna